next comic to the stage. Give it up for Maggie Mckee. Wow, I better practice my language for next time. John, you didn't tell me that we had to have, that kind of very colorful vocabulary.
I did warn you, though.
Yeah, you did warn us, that's true. So it's really fun to be here tonight. This is the second time that the class that I'm with, or just finished with, has been on stage, and it's really fun because I can't see anybody. I do welcome you, but I want to give a particular welcome to my son, who I didn't know was going to be here, and my beautiful daughter-in-law. And it's his birthday. But I'm not going to sing happy birthday again. I sang it with his son, his daughter, his wife. Anyway, he's had enough happy birthdays. But I wanted to really thank you for coming, Duncan, because you're going to be the most embarrassed tonight of anybody in the room. Okay, so I'm one of those 55 and older. I won't say how much older. And aging really has its moments. When I was younger, I used to laugh at my mom because she used to cross her legs every time she sneezed or she coughed or she laughed. Yeah, now I don't think it's funny anymore. Yeah, I've been single for a long time, so I decided to be really courageous and go on to online dating. Yeah. Hold your applause till you hear the stories. So after quite a bit of research, I've come to a few conclusions. The first one is that men my age and older are stiff. In all the wrong places. And, they want one of three things. Older men want one of three things. They either want a mother, somebody to look after them, buy the groceries, cook the meals, do the dishes, do the laundry, tuck them in, read them a story, all that. Or they want a nursemaid because they're really getting old. But the ones that really amaze me are the ones who just want to find a woman before their Viagra prescription expires. They're pathetic. Really pathetic. So, it hasn't been the most successful research, so I decided that I was going to do something different. When you fill out your form, you have to say, what are you interested in, dating or a relationship, long-term relationship? And I've been putting relationship down. How silly. I decided to go for the dating one, so that I could have a one-night stand. This is the best I could get. And then I thought, okay, why not do the bisexuality thing? I mean, it's a new world, right? I'm sorry, son. I'm sorry. I know, poor boy. I thought, well, at least that Bernard, he really liked that one. I thought, well, bisexuality will at least double my chances for a date. You're thinking of your mother, aren't you? Okay. So, you read all things about, getting older can be scary. There's only three things I'm afraid of. The first one is falling. Well, I'm still sober. And the second one is forgetting where I put the really good tequila. But the really scariest one is, I'm in my bedroom. I don't usually close my curtains because I live on the 4th floor. And I'm taking off my clothes and I see a peeping Tom. And he covers his eyes. Bastard! So I thought, okay, why don't I use my creative skills to develop some party games for my friends, right? So I came up with three, and you can rate them by applause. Okay, the first one is hide and go pee. Okay. How about SAG? You're it. Okay. Red Rover, the nurse says, bend over. I thought so. Now, I've been doing some research about prescriptions. Everybody's heard about prescription meds, right? And what I found was really scary. People my age are supposed to be on an average of 7 prescription medications. Yeah, that's a statistic. And I'm really scared because I'm not on any. So, really got to get busy in the home stretch. But prescription meds have all these side effects, you know, the list goes on and on and on. And you know, I read through the whole list and they're all pretty scary, but 3 really stand out. One is I really hate being constipated. And diarrhea sucks. But most of all, I have a morbid fear of erectile dysfunction. Glad you're laughing, it's not going to look. Oh yeah. I was walking on the seawall with a really good friend of mine the other day, and these 2 pretty good looking older gentlemen were sitting on the bench, right? So we walk by and get to the other side, and I said, so Pifford, I say, hey, we've still got it, eh? She says, what are you talking about? I said, those guys whistled at us. She said, honey, they didn't whistle, they were wheezing. So I'm going to ask my son to put that app on my phone that when I get a text it sounds like a whistle. That's a good idea? That's probably a good idea. So, thank you. Now my other son is a pretty straight shooter guy. Would you agree, don't you? Yes. Yeah. So he says to me the other day, Mom, that's all I get. Mom, you got to lose weight. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Okay. and he says, there's only 2 things you need to do. I said, what's that? He says, you need to eat less and exercise more. And I love my son, so I took that advice to heart. So now I only drink red wine and I walk to and fro from the liquor store every day. So, you know, I'm a pretty creative gal, so I thought, okay, dating thing's not going so well, so why not get a tattoo, right? That's not funny to my son. And then I did some more research, and then I realized that, you know, let's face it, there are no bumper stickers on a Rolls Royce. You know what I'm saying? So I thought, okay, now how about a piercing? I'll just get 1 nipple pierced, so nobody will see. Now it's my daughter-in-law that's freaking out. And then I said, oh my God, what if all the air comes out? I do a lot of traveling and I have a lot of really good-looking younger women friends. And I was in Texas a couple of months ago and we were at the bar. I mean, she's gorgeous. She's blonde. She's from Saskatchewan, you know. And anybody here from Saskatchewan? Okay, good. So anyway, I could see these 2 dudes, you know, cowboys, over at the bar, looking at her. They weren't looking at me. Anyway, one of them comes over and he says to this gal, he says, hi y'all, where are y'all from? And she says, Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. He looks at her, walks back over to his buddy. His buddy says, well, where's she from? He says, I don't know, she doesn't speak English. So with all of this experience, you know, the tattoos, the piercing, the online dating, the bisexuality, what I've decided is I am going to write a new definition of what it means to get lucky. Getting lucky, to me, means I walk into a room and I remember why I'm there.